welcome to my channel, Josee's Bookshelf. Today I'm gonna do a book tag, so it's the mid-year freak out book tag. So hang on tight and here comes the video. Hi, so I do have my laptop like right here and I have my books over here. So I know you can't see it, but anyways. So if I look on that side, it is because my questioner is there. So here comes the first question. So it's the best book you've read so far in 2015. For me, it has to be Shuffle Repeat. I'm just gonna get it for you here. So Shuffle Repeat. I fell in love with these characters so much. Like at the end, I was just like, oh, I wish there would have been like a sequel or something, just to like, or if I could have met those people. Like, I know it's fictional and everything, but they're so sweet and everything, and I just fell in love with these characters here. So yeah, that was Shuffle Repeat, and I did give it 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. The best sequel we've read it so far in 2018. For me, the best sequel, just don't want my books to fall, so here it is, the Merciless 4. Merciless 4, if you look at my reading vlog, I'll post it up here and put the link down below. But like, this one here was amazing. Like, this is the first book of this series, the one when I started working where I'm working right now. It started me on reading, and I was so surprised on how good it is. Like, I'm still amazed on like, I'm so glad because of this series from Daniel Vega, pen name, so her real name is Daniel Rollins. Because of her, I'm here. So without her, I don't even know where I would be. Like, she made me love books, so hats off for her, and she's amazing. So that's the Merciless 4. And this series is really good. It's about demons, blood, mean girls. Put it all together. It's YA, so it is pretty dark, but it's still good. So 3, new release you haven't read yet but want to. To be honest, my whole, like, this is my TBR for the month of July, but like my 3 bookshelves are literally just new releases. Well, not really new releases, but like books that I've read, and like that's been since I started. I only started in September, so there's a lot of book I need to catch on. So to be honest, all of these is my new releases. Sorry for the air quote, but it's just, that's what I love. So I'll just say I have to read all of these before I can continue. But like, I've catch up on all the books that I really wanted to read, like Merciless 4, Love and Luck. There's so many books that I have here. 4, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. So for the second half of the year, for me, I have to go with Pudding and Dumpling. So I haven't read the first one yet though, so I will eventually go through it. Dumpling is just about you know, big girls like us, and well, like me anyways, that goes through her life. I haven't gone through it yet. I mean, it's only 375 pages. I just been busy, and I always pick for my TBR. I always pick from my cups here. So if they don't pick this one, like I won't be reading it yet. But because right now I'm trying to go through Red Queens and every book that is really hyped, because I want to like give you reviews and everything. It's all for you. So anyways, Dumpling. So eventually I'll this is Pudding. No wait, Dumpling eventually get put in. 5, the biggest disappointments. For the biggest disappointment for me, unfortunately, has to go to the Bells. As you can see, I started it and I'm on page 90. I expected to be more like, I don't know, it's just a slow beginning, and when it comes to slow beginning, I have a hard time continuing it. Like, it took me like a full week and I only read 90 pages. So for me, it's just not my style. I will eventually continue it just to force myself, because I really was excited for this one, and it did come out in February. But like, yeah, it is a pretty cover, but that's a about it for now. It's just about a girl that there's only a few girls in this world that is pretty. And everything they touch make everything pretty, but everybody else is like born blonde, gray, no color, not pretty. So they have to go and work in a castle, and they like work for the city. So that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not my style right now. I needed more romance, and there weren't like really romance at the start. So yeah. Alright, so let's see and go to question number 6. The biggest surprise. For me, the biggest surprise, I'll put the picture up here because it is on ebook that I'm reading it. So it is The Wicked Deep. The Wicked Deep right now, okay, I'm only half through it, but everything like I've read so far is over 5-star. Like, it's so good. It gets me hooked. Like, I'm not one to actually want to read an ebook before an actual book. I don't know why I picked it up. I just felt like doing it. And I guess I do have I have a Samsung tablet that I've had for like over a year, and I actually don't even use it anymore. So I guess in my eyes, I just wanted to use it for now. But it's amazing. So amazing. So number 7 is favorite new author. To be honest, they're all new to me. So for me, they're just all new. But the one that I really like is Tahira Mafi. I'm not good with names. I just like how she writes in poems and is more emotional, and I just love it. When I read the series, I'll put the picture up here and put the name of it here, but that was really amazing, and for me it was really a good book. So she's a great author. So number 8 is newest fictional crush. Maybe funny, but for me it was From the Shuffle Repeat, Oliver, the main character, the guy. He is a jock, but he doesn't like being a jock. So for me, it's a relatable, I was never a jock or anything in school, but I just love talking to everybody. I didn't judge anyone, well, that I remember. So for me, he's really, yes, he might be a jock, but he's not there. He hates sports and he wants to do something with his life, and he's just a great guy. And yes, I do have a boyfriend, 4 years almost in the end of July, but I'm just saying, great crush. So number 9 is newest favorite character. So for me, it's Selena, Throne of Glass. Put the picture up here. I am currently reading it in audiobook. She's just a strong woman. Under her name should be woman power. She's just a strong woman. She knows what she wants. Yes, she is an assassin, and she was fortunately trained like that since she was 6, I think. So from the start, she had to, fight for herself, fight for her being and be happy and everything. Yeah, she may not be happy at the moment. I have a feeling I'm at, there's maybe 80 pages left, and it is romantic. There's little sparks everywhere, so I really like it. So let's go to question number 10. So a book that made me cry. This one is quite a book. I have one of my friends that she only reads books that are the indie ones and romance, erotica and stuff like that, but I made her read this one. This one, it's just about a girl. It starts, the first chapter is 5 pages. It starts, she gets an officer at the door. Her boyfriend and her brother are in the army. Turns out the guy knocks at the door. She knows one of them is dead. Starts like that. You're gonna cry your freaking eyeballs out. It's crazy. And then so it starts that her boyfriend is actually her brother's best friend. Her dad just doesn't like him and everything, so it's always been a big fight over it. So They fell in love and everything, and at the end, like, I cried so much. I've never cried for a book that much, but this one and Love and Gelato were my two cry-worthy books. Like, I cried, I bawled, and I feel like these two will be rereads for sure. If ever I have to do a challenge, I'm sorry, I'm just putting them back. I will definitely reread them. So now, number 11, book that made you happy. Shuffle Repeat again. Shuffle Repeat is the cutest thing. I just love it, and it just made me happy. It made me happy at the end, even though I can't like reread. Well, I can reread it, but I can't like meet the characters. You know, it's all fictional. But I hope out there there's someone like that. I'd like to meet them. They're just amazing. It's the cutest thing ever. So number 12 is favorite book to film adaptation that you saw this year. So I actually watched Love, Simon, but I actually haven't read it because I watched a movie, so I'm probably just gonna keep it, I guess, and maybe read it later on. But I bought this before I went to the hospital for my surgery, so I actually started it, but I just didn't finish it. Yeah, I was at page 15, so I was too tired to even do anything. So yeah. Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda. This one here was really cute. At the end, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe. In the movie, the love interest is, no, I can't say it. Just because if you watch the same shows as me, and then you haven't read this, you'll know who it is at the beginning. But anyways, love interest, love him. Just love him. So anyways, it was a really, really good book. Number 13, favorite review you've written or videotaped this year. So favorite video I've done this year, I'll put the link down below. It's my original book tag. I loved it because I talk about all the books I grew up with. And for me, those books made me who I am today. I dream a lot. I'm always like dreaming and everything. Like my brain is always active. It never stops. If I sleep, I dream, like I'm always on the go about stories, and it's for me, I love this book tag that I did just because I could talk about what made me me. So, from Bravo Martin, from, just some Simisi Street, I can't say that name, Simisi Street? So anyways, that was another one that I really love doing. So number 14, most beautiful book you've bought so far this year. I told you earlier, like maybe the book's not pretty. It's not that good for now, but I just love the covers. And like, look at this. The end papers are pink, like very pretty. It's a map. And then it's all gold. See the bells. So it's really, really pretty. It's a pretty book for sure. And that's the back. It's just some blurbs over there. So yeah, that was one of the prettiest one I had. So what book do you really need to read this year? I really want to do Red Queen, all of the Cassandra Clare, City of Bones, the Clockwork Angel, Prince and Princess also. I really want to read the Selection series, go into the Cinder, Scarlet and Cress. I have so many books, Diabolic, certainly, and also the Brandon Sanderson, the Miss Bourne trilogy. That one I really want to read, and apparently, I don't know why I did this, but I have it on books. I bought the 3.0, and apparently I already bought it on my ebook. I didn't even know. I was looking at old purchases. Apparently I wanted to read that one a long time ago. So yeah, and Throne of Glass, I want to continue it and try to get catched up. It's probably going to take me like almost a year, but there's like 8 books out right now, and I'm on the first one. So yeah, I have a long way to go. But yeah, eventually I want to be catched up on Throne of Glass. But at least then maybe the prices of the books going to go down by the time I buy all of them. Or maybe I won't buy them and just read them from the library. We'll see. But yeah, so this was the mid-year freak out tag. I will put all the questions down below, And if you have any questions or anything, you just want to talk to me, go down below. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That was a little song at the end, but I don't know why. Anyway, subscribe to my channel and click the little bell. It's gonna keep you notified on all the videos that I post. I always post on Monday and Thursday, the best that I can, and unless it's extra videos that I put up. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.